Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 17 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of All the Mods 7 Skyblock, where today I want to get into mystical agriculture a bit, because I did a little experimenting in a test world where I was, had cheats enabled just so I could see what kind of automation is available in this pack for harvesting resources, and I think I came up with two very good ways, very powerful ways, to go a little bananas as it relates to, things and stuff. So we're going to get a lot of mystical agriculture set up today. So two things I want to make. Okay, first off, I would like to make the Harvest Goddess Band, because this thing is a little bit OP. Not going to lie. I should probably make a Vulcanite amulet while I'm at it as well. That shouldn't be too... Well, I'm going to hold off on that. Only because it's going to use a lot of dark matter, and I'm not quite sure how I want for dark matter at this point. But the Harvest Goddess Band is going to be... You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. So let's get as much of this as we can. Let's get a bunch of coal. I wish that these things had EMC values to them. That would be nice. That would be nice. But they don't, so meh. It is what it is. Okay, and then yoink this guy here. That's a good way to do that. Hey, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2 dark matter. That's exactly what I need. And then Harvest Goddess. Boom. Okay. Now I'm just going to put that in my backpack for a minute. And we're going to take a quick nap. Because it's raining and dark. Alright, so here's the farm area that I have prepped, ready to go. So let's get 2 things. One, I would like to get the Harvester Pylon. This is from a mod called Pylons, and it's pretty slick. You basically just put the Harvester Pylon in the water source, and you give it a hoe. It will use the durability of the hoe in order to automatically harvest plants nearby. And the reason I chose this is, number 1, it can do a 9x9 area, as we'll see here. And number 2, it doesn't break the crops. Many mods, as we've seen before, will break the crops, and then you have to figure out a way to replant them. I don't like that, because usually I kind of want to be able to just like put down whatever crops I want. And when I did was it Ocean Block the last time I did a heavy duty amount of this? I had the industrial foregoing, and I had the planter and all that stuff, but we had to like specifically place many planters. It was just a big convoluted mess. When you do it this way, you don't have to worry about that so much. So I'm going to make a Harvester Pylon rightish now. So let's just get... so what is it? It is a quartz slab, which is just going to need blocks of quartz. That will be this, and that'll be cool, right? And then what I'm thinking is the hay bale shouldn't be a problem. I've got more hay over here. Hey. Hey. And then, in addition to that, we're going to need polished black stone, which is going to be that. Seems easy enough, right? Hooray! Harvest Pylon. Neat. Now, for the hoe, I'm going to go ahead and just use an all-the-modium hoe, right? Because that's the lowest tier. Now, in fairness, I probably have the least amount of all-the-modium ingots. But that's okay, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. We'll live. If I have to go get more all-the-modium, I will. And remember, you can't mine this automatically per the tooltip. So if we looked at all the modium ores, player mineable only, not quarryable. So that's an important thing to note. But there are all the modium seeds, which just needs 4 blocks of all the modium blocks. So once we get to Insanium tier mystical agriculture, we should have no problem making all the modium that we want. See what I did there? So, all the modium hoe is indestructible. So by using this in the Harvester Pylon, we won't have any problems, right? So that's cool. So I just plop that dude in there. Give it a hoe, set it to 9x9 mode, and its working status is on. And then all we need is a chest of some kind. I'll start with an iron chest, and then we'll upgrade from there. And what I should probably do... yoink, is come over here and just set up some muffling. Let's do this area for the farm. We'll do a radius of, let's say, 5 or 6. I think 5 should be enough. And we will say ambient. Chicken, cow, sheep. Chicken, cow, sheep. Cow. You should be muted already. Missing something? Yeah, you should be muted. Why are you not muted? You seem better, but oddly enough, you're not perfect. Why are you not entity? Weird, right? Am I crazy? Huh. That should actually be working. Let me, 1 sec. Maybe it's just that I need a larger radius. Let's make it a 9-block radius, just to be extra safe. I think that'll help. Maybe it's those guys over there. They're like just outside the radius. That must be it. It must have been radius. Okay, that's better. So this should be good. Let's get our seeds now, right? So what we're going to want are inferium seeds. And to make this, we're just going to need... I'm going to get as many as I can. So like 8 should be a good start. I know I said I'm going to get as many as I can. We'll get there. You know what? Let me get 1 more. Just have an even 9, right? Like that would be cool. And how are we for inferium? We got a little bit left, but that's okay. We're about to have a lot. So now for the Harvest Goddess Band. Are we ready for the Harvest Goddess Band? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, honestly. Just having that in my inventory is enough to go crazy. Now, in fairness, you'll note on the tooltip, accelerates growth of nearby crops when placed on a pedestal. So currently with it in my inventory, I need to stand here, which is a little bit of a not great. If I put it on a pedestal, and I tested this in a single-player creative world, right? It does a good job of growing the crops quickly, but it also automatically harvests nearby grown crops by breaking them. And then it will pick up the seeds, which is not what I want, right? The key here with this harvester pylon is that it's not breaking the seeds. So it's continually growing and then just harvesting them rather than breaking them and collecting the seeds. But look, we've already got quite a bit of inferium, right? And now I can probably get 9 more, right? And that will pretty much double the speed at which I'm getting inferium. How cool is that? Not too shabby. And it's fast. Like, unlike some of the other mods where like there's a slow amount of process, like it pretty quickly harvests them all. Not bad at all. And because we used an indestructible hoe, it'll just run forever, which is 100% cool by me. So I'm going to get a bunch of inferium here. And that should be a good start to what we're working on. Cool. Now, I'm debating how I want to handle sort of like a drawer-based system, right? We should probably consider doing drawers. And I might extend this platform out here with like a nice horizontal column and maybe bump the range up a little bit. And get me some bricks. Boom. Look at that. That is pretty bananas. So right now there's not a good way, like I said, to fully automate this. Because like I said, if I walk away, it's going to start growing these guys like crazy rather than those guys. But we'll get there. It'll be a thing we handle soon enough. But yeah, that's pretty awesome, right? So Harvest Goddess Band, 100% the key to making this super cool. So how do we want to set up our drawers here? Because we definitely want drawers probably for this. I'm just thinking about where I want to put them. Like, I could put them along this area here. That might not be a terrible plan. Could be good. Could be good. We'll see. I'll think about it for a minute. Oh, and just like the Swift Wolf Rendingale, the Harvest Goddess Band has to be on your hotbar in order for it to work. So keep that in mind. Or I'm assuming a bauble slot will also work just as well. Possibly. Possibly not. Okay, maybe not. All right, so it's probably not a bauble then, so that's fair enough. Okay, not a bauble. I lied. So anyway, let's get ourselves some drawers set up here. I'm gonna go with, I guess, horizontal here. It kind of feels like a waste of space to do that. But I guess what I could set up is maybe this dude here, and then we'll have a couple of these. All right, how about one more oak door, just to keep it even. Okay. And then we can have these guys. We'll link you. And yeah, I could have put it on multi-mode, but it's fine. And then lock everybody. Perfect. And then you will be one of the first ones to get populated. Cool. That works, right? And then this thing can be attached to our whatchamacallit. And that would be pretty slick. All right. So we'll get that set up. What I'll probably want is a laser node and whatnot. And we'll take you, and I probably want a couple speed upgrades, at least 4. Because that's going to be an important part of this. So you, how about to here? Does that sound cool? Yeah. That should reach. Okay, and you'll just do an insert, and then you on the down, we'll do an extract. And then boom. Look at that. Sweet. All right, and then we put this guy back on our hotbar, and we're cool. All right, so cool. All right, storage bus. We're going to want one of these. So that would be you. That would be you. And I thought I made 2 of those. Did I make 2 of those? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. There you go. I did make 2 of those. And do we have cables? We have some. So let me stick this guy here. We give him a high priority. Then we just run him in this direction. That about far enough, or do we still have? We have a pretty healthy amount more to go. Let's run him along here then. And I should probably do something with all this dirt. That's probably a little bit in my way. I'll borrow this shovel. Actually, you can go away. This'll work. And I really need to get into better applied energistics. And just trust that that's probably something that's going to happen very, very soon. So let's see, a little bit more of this. Oh, goody. Very little of that. Let's do some of this. I need more glass. Missing all the sand. Luckily, sand is EMCable, so at least that's a little bit easy. I should get a portable tablet just to make life a little bit happier for me. Do I have sand in here? I do. Good. Okay, cool. I was going to say, I don't want to be wasting too much time with that. And then you should be cooking up the sand. Beautiful. Wonder if I'm going to run into a a problem here with channels, but I guess we'll find out. As long as you're still connected. I have no idea how many channels are coming off here. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be the 6th. So we're still good on channels on this wire. Sweet. Now if we look, we should see copious amounts of inferium essence. Now what I probably want to do also is have a very large storage drawer upgrade, specifically because we know we're going to want that, right? For sure. I should make, I should put diamond and redstone and quartz in a compacting drawer, shouldn't I? Now this guy's going to need a netherite ingot. And that would do what? 32 instead of 24? I guess we could do that. I mean, we have the EMC for it, right? Mostly. We're not, like, super flush on EMC, but we're doing pretty good. And then we probably want a void upgrade, too. So I'll take care of that in a sec. Alright, so I think our next step should be into making the seeds. So for that, we're going to need an infusion altar and an infusion pedestal. And I happen to notice the infusion altar requires dark matter. So that's going to be fun. Not terrible, though. I still wish dark matter, or at least Eternalist fuel, had an EMC value, so I wouldn't have to do the crafting, but oh well, we'll live. So we're going to need dark matter, which means drilling down to here and doing this a bunch. And then you can upgrade into that, and then you can upgrade into that, and then you can turn into exactly enough for 2 dark matter. Perfect. Then we're just going to need a red carpet, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. We can get a little bit of string here to turn... I mean, I know I have sheep. I know I have sheep. I do. I'm aware of that. Actually, do we have shears? We do. Alright, let's just do that. A little easier. The sounds of silence. Gotta love it. Okay, so then we should have no problem doing this. I think I had a bunch of poppies, honestly. Cool. And then infusion altar. And then infusion pedestals need a bunch of red wool. So we're going to need 8 of those, right? If I'm not mistaken. So there's 5. 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Double perfect. All right. So we'll stick the infusion pedestal. Where should we stick this guy? Maybe behind the drawers or behind the farm. Behind the farm might be cool. That might be cool. How am I for stone, by the way? Oh, pretty good, actually. Not too shabby. I should set up some automations to make life a little bit easier for myself, but we'll get there. This Skyblock is playing differently than I've played before, which I would say is a good thing, right? Like, I mean, it's cool that I'm playing things differently than I'm used to. I'm definitely changing it up, that's for sure. There we go. Cool. Now I should be able to make a prosperity seed, which shouldn't be too bad. That'll do. And is there quests here? Yeah, mystical agriculture quests. Cool. Mystical agriculture book. I don't think I need it. I know mystical agriculture well enough-ish. And so we've got the inferium essence and seeds. We do need an infusion crystal. That is definitely a thing we're going to need to make. Shouldn't be hard, though. Easy peasy. And we can use that to make a bunch of this, which should be enough for now. And then we want this stuff. So we're going to want some prudentium for that. And we're going to want inferium for that. Okay, so we'll get you guys. We'll get those prosperity seeds that we wanted. And then the ice essence is going to actually need a few bits of ice, which we'll have to come up with a clever way to get. Oh, that's cool. The 0 ring can make ice. Are there any other nifty-ish ways to make ice here in this pack at the moment? An ice charge from Thermal Series, which needs Blizz powder, which I don't think we've encountered Blizzes yet, have we? We've seen the other two, but we haven't seen Blizzes, though we could make a Blizz doll. Maybe. Maybe. What else for ice? Ice. I know there's packed ice. Yeah, block conversion, centrifuge. Oh, in-world transmutation. That's cool. I could do that. How do I transmute water into ice though? That's a good question. Let's find out. Because that seems doable. If I had a water source block. Huh, seagrass is growing in there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, how does one target the controls, keybinds, category, project E? Boost effects is X. Charge is V. What am I competing with V for then? Spirit. What's spirit? That's cool. I don't know this mod. That sounds cool though, right? Yeah, how do I target in-world transmutation water into ice? Figured it out. Hold shift. Sweet. So then I should be able to, in theory, exchanger that? Because this guy has Silk Touch. That'll do. That'll do, right? Isn't that cool? All right, sweet. So then put this away, get myself an extra bucket because flowing water bad. Whoops. Cool. So then we shift click and then exchange. And that'll get us our ice. Cool. Figured it out. Took me a hot minute, but I figured it out. All right. So then we can come over here. I should probably get another feral flare lantern for underneath this platform. As I can tell, it's starting to get darkish. All right, so prosperity seeds, boop, ice, and inferium. And I think, does it need a button press? Is that what we need, a redstone signal? There we go. Cool. All right, so that, boom, boom, covers those. Ice essence done. Now we just need nether agglomerate, which shouldn't be too bad. It's just soul sand and netherrack, both of which have EMC values. Did I not have soul sand? Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends. Oh, I do have soul sand. Hooray! Quest completed, soul sand! Yay! So then nether agglomerate, 4 of you. Give me those seeds. Put new ones down, and this one's a prudentium, so tier 2. And boom. Now we're cooking. So then in theory, all we should have to do now, and this is why I really, really love this approach, is we place down our seeds wherever, doesn't matter at all. Bring out our Harvest Goddess Band. He'll harvest the seeds, but he'll have nowhere to put them until we stage them with within the system. Cool. So now I don't think we need a ton of ice and nether resins, so I'm going to put those in the smaller drawers. And it might be that I wind up making them all smaller drawers. We'll see, right? And then we might as well make another void upgrade. So that would be an oak drawer, becomes a void upgrade. And that's pretty cool, right? And now we should be able to get basalt by doing this, once we get more nether essence. Now, we'll never get extra seeds by going this route. That said, if we wanted extra seeds, we could probably get them out of a phytogenic insulator. Well, no, because it's always 1-to-1. So we won't be able to dupe seeds that way. There may not be a good way to dupe seeds. We'll have to see if I can come up with a way to do... There might be a way. There might not be. I don't know. We'll find out. Figure it out together at some point. Yeah, that's cool. Fertilized essence. We should probably throw that somewhere. How about down here? Okay. And now I can get my basalt, which makes my life a lot easier. And then we go stick that in the sieve, right? Because the sieve is the basalt, and that might get us amethyst. Because it's just sieving regular old basalt with a netherite mesh. It's a 20% chance, so far I've been very unlucky. But that's okay. I'll sit here for a minute, get us a bunch of nether seeds going on, and hopefully be able to get more basalt in just a moment. But that covers most of this stuff. And then, hopefully, we can get back to doing what we wanted to do, which was crazy enchants. Hooray! We got amethyst. And the good news is, they have EMC. So I can do this, and now get all the amethyst shards that I want. Well, almost, because they have a lot of EMC. But, I mean, that's kind of a good thing. It's not bad. I like that it has a lot of EMC. Now we can get our Shelf of Masterful Sight, because the main thing we needed there for that was the spyglass, right? So, I'm guessing we want just one Shelf of Masterful Sight. Is that probably a good start? So we'll do that spyglass thing. And then we can get, so we're going to need a shelf. We're going to need 2 infused hell shelves. So I guess I could get some hell shelves here. We'll start with that. We'll do this. Fusion's level 80. I need at least one of these. If not 2, we'll find out. Infusion's level 54. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Okay. And Infusion again, level 54. Okay. Sweet. And then I can put you guys back. I like this. Then we want this guy. So we just need an Eye of Ender, which we can make easily enough. And then we need a Potion of Night Vision, which is a golden carrot and nether wart. Okay. Nether wart. Do we not have any carrots? Like not even carrot seeds? We've got to have carrots, right? No? I guess not. How can we not have carrot seeds from all the sieving that we've done of dirt? Right? Am I crazy? We've got to have carrot seeds somewhere. Really? Still no carrot seeds. Okay. Carrot seeds, please. That. Still no luck? Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Let me see if there's another way. You know what I could do? The merchant dude. The merchant dude. What's his name? Carrots we can get from the market. And the market probably just needs some emeralds. Hello. We'll just get a few. And then goodbye, market. Cool. And then we should be able to get our Shelf of Sight. So we just need a golden carrot, the nether wart, the 3 bottles of water. And the reason I'm making sure that I have 3 bottles of water on this is because the next one is going to need 8-minute night vision. I checked that in advance. So that's just going to be a little bit of redstone dust. Okay. And that will take one of these out, put this one in. Now we should be good to go for this. Cool. Then we take these two, and we should be good to upgrade this guy. We just need some blocks of emerald and 2 netherite. And boom. That's cool. So if I replaced, I don't know, a glowing hell shelf with a shelf of masterful sight, does that mean now that when I put a thing in here, and again, we're at level 40 out of 8, see, look at that. You can see 3 of the attributes you'll get. That is cool. Look at that. I really like that. I really like that. Because then you know what you're getting. Silk Touch, Life Mending, Unbreaking 5. That's cool. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. Looting 5. See? I would not have known I was going to get Looting 5 from that. But now I do. Right? So I can get Looting 5 on my Tone of Weaponry for 80 levels. Let's do it. Do I even have 80 levels? 80's a lot, dude. 80's a real lot. I may not have that much. We're close. We're actually really close. But 80's a lot of levels. So we're going to need to come up with a good experience farm. Because 80's a lot of levels, if I want to get that. Now, to be fair, we do also have some enchanted tomes and whatnot. Some of these might have looting on them already, which would be cool. So I see sharpness. Do I need to bother with sharpness? Right? Like, do I need to even think about sharpness at this point? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I don't care about sharpness. Like, because is sharpness percent boost or static number? I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look that up. If it's a percent boost, then sure. If it's a static amount that it goes up, then really not necessary. Cool. So I'm going to flip through all these. Ooh, power 6. I like that. I like that a lot. Mana regen 5. There is some good stuff here, to be fair. There's some really good stuff here. So let me flip through it all, see if there's any, looting or fortune or something, because that's what I really want. Because that'll make my life, a lot better. Ooh, another power 6. I think we could probably make a power 7 out of that. I think they go up, like, really stupidly high. We'll see. Holding another power. That's cool. Okay. How high does looting go? Looting goes up to 8, right? Power goes up to 9. Right? Pretty bananas levels, like I said. Oh, cool. You're actually finding the powers. All right. Nice. So if we look up looting, it doesn't have looting on it. I don't know what you have that you think you have looting. But this has looting 5 on it. And this has looting 5 on it. So can I remove the enchants off items in this pack easily? Not yet. But there might be a way with apotheoses. I know there's a way to split enchants. So if we look at the anvils, there's splitting is capable of splitting enchanted books with multiple enchantments into a series of individual books, right? So for example, sharpness 3 and looting 2 would split and become 2 books, one with sharpness 3 and another with looting 2. There's also obliteration, which will take a sharpness 3 book and turn it into 2 sharpness 2 books. So that splits it into smaller pieces. Is there a disenchanting? Like, can I remove the enchant from an item? Because that would be super cool. I know I can do it with 4 going. I'm looking to see if there's a way to do it. Can remove all enchants. I think that just removes them entirely. Tome of Scraping is a way of retrieving it. Yeah, there we go. Combining one with another item in an anvil will destroy the other item and make a book with some of the enchants at random. I don't like the sound of that. You will always receive half of the enchantments rounded up. The enchantments selected are based on your enchanting seed. I don't know. Should we risk it? I mean, I have 2 looting 5 books, right? And what was in here? If I put my sword tome in there, that's a looting 5. Is that how high looting goes? No, looting goes up to 8. So, bananas is the answer. All right, let me think about it. What I think I'm going to do is wrap up the episode here. We might get into 4 going, just because we have the enchantment stuff that we can do. Enchantment sorter, disenchantment, enchantment extractor. That would probably be the main thing that we would want to do here, right? That would be doable, but it requires getting into pink slime, We could probably use this to set up a mob farm as well, though, and that would be cool. So let's do that. Next episode, we come back, we get into Industrial 4 going, we get a mob farm going, we get that whole process cooking, right? And then we also now have access to these things, which is awesome, right? So this was a good episode for Mystical Agriculture. Now we can make whatever we want, seed-wise, because that won't be a problem. So next episode, we'll come back, Dark Room, Industrial 4 going, get all that stuff going, get to the point where I can make an enchantment extractor, and then we'll go from there. For now, Adult20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.